What's up everybody, Raider XP here. Today I'm going to show you how to make the easiest cow farm for Minecraft Bedrock 1.21. Now these are the materials that you're going to need. Go ahead and pause your video while you're gathering things up, and while you're at it, please consider subscribing to my channel, leaving a like, and dropping a comment. Alright, now let's get this thing going, shall we? Now the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to have to dig us a hole that's 2 by 2, just like so. Grab your chest. I'm going to put 2 chests down, come behind it here, crouch down, and place 2 hoppers. Now as you can see there, make sure that your hoppers are pointing into that chest. I use an add-on called directional hoppers. Makes it so easy and never have to guess which way my stuff is going. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take out these 2 blocks here in front of that chest, and we're going to set a set of stairs right there so it's easy accessible to get to our chest, like so. Grab your block of choice, and we're going to take out these 2 blocks on each side just so we can get a nice little look there, so it's not, you know, gaudy. Next thing we want to do is we're going to bring our blocks here, and we're going to come up 3 blocks on each side like so, and put 2 blocks in the back just like that. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do another row right here, and we're going to leave that space empty and place a block like so. Grab your dispenser and come inside here and put that dispenser right on that block, just like that. Next we're going to grab our sign, and we're going to place our signs right underneath that dispenser like so, and then one on the other side. Alright, now let's go ahead and we'll open up that dispenser, put our bucket of lava in there just like so, and then we're going to take our block of choice, and we're just going to run 3 blocks on each side like so, and we're going to place 2 temporary blocks just like that. We're going to come around the behind here, and we're going to place 2 blocks, and then we're just going to close that in, making a nice little square area here. And then we want to go ahead and make that another row high, and then right here in the front we're just going to bring that across just like so. Okay, next thing we're going to do, we're going to grab our stairs, and we're going to place our stairs going up just like that till we get to the top, and then we'll give ourselves a little platform. Now what I like to do is I like to fill this in because, to be honest, yeah, I like a nice solid looking structure, not just something kind of janky. And we have our lava in there so we can close that off too. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our button, and we're going to place our button right there, so that'll allow us to activate our dispenser. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come up top here, and we're going to grab our buckets of water, and we're going to place 2 buckets of water right in the back so that that water flows to the front, so that all the cows get pushed to the front, and then that's where the baby cows will end up falling down into the front chamber where we need them to go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come down here, and we're going to place 2 rows of glass just like so. And then what we need to do is we need to grab our oak signs, or your sign, whatever you choose, and we're going to take out these temporary blocks and just place a sign on each side just like so, and that'll keep the water from flowing down into that just like that. Go ahead and grab your glass and close that off so we look just like that. Alright, the next thing we're going to do, we're just going to double check and make sure this thing works. Go ahead and push your button. You see the lava flows. When it gets to the other side, just go ahead and press that button again to shut it off. And the next thing we got to do is get us some cows. We just need at least 2 cows here. We're just going to come up these stairs like so, having our cows follow us along, and just kind of walk along the edge there. And as you see, that one dropped in right there for us. So we're going to get that other one to go in. We're just kind of push him in along in there. Alright, now we got our 2 cows in there, and we're going to grab our fence. We're going to place a temporary fence there, and just bring those 4 pieces of fence just like that, and that'll keep your cows from bouncing around all that. And go ahead and take that one out there. And now what we need to do is just breed our cows, and as you can see, once they pop out a baby, that'll drop down like that. You'll get yourself some XP as you do this, and then about every 2 minutes or so we can breed our cows up here, so we'll have a real good stack of it. You want to get, I don't know, depending on, your computer and how well your setup is, you can stack this thing up 30, 40 high, depending on. But if you're not running such a high-tech computer, you might not quite be as much because it's going to cause a lot of lag. So we're just going to continue to breed up our cows here every couple of minutes or so. Before you know it, you'll have quite a few cows up in here. Now, honestly, if you want to get a lot of the cows up in here, you're going to need to breed them up before you put the signs in. Otherwise, your baby cows are just going to keep falling down to the bottom. But once you got a bunch of them in there, you just keep breeding up your cows up top here. And then they'll have their babies. And they'll just drop down here every time. And then we just got to wait for them to grow up. And once they grow up, we'll hit our button, we'll cook our cows, and we'll get our beef, and we'll get our our leather. And this thing is crazy, guys. It's awesome. You have an unlimited supply of leather and cooked beef. You never go hungry again in your world. It's awesome, guys. And that is how we make the easiest cow farm for Minecraft Bedrock 1.21. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all my videos. Bye now.